Now just hours away from the Field of Dreams game.
Yeah, tonight here on Fox, the Yankees and the White Sox will square off in an Iowa cornfield. That was the basis, of course, for that hit 1989 classic film. So joining us live from Dyersville, Iowa, with a preview of this historic matchup is Fox's Jake Hamilton. Hi, Jake. Good to see you.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good to see you. Yeah, you know, only 8,000 lucky fans get to come out to the game tonight. It's not happening on this field. This is the field that was used in the movie. It's the field that MLB built just north of the corn over there. Only 8,000 tickets were sold. Now, a majority of them went to Iowa residents. You entered a lottery set up by MLB, and if you were one of the lucky ones, you got to grab one of the tickets. Now, if you're not an Iowa resident and you want to come out to the game, you had to hop on the secondhand market where these tickets are going for about $1,300 a piece. That's around World Series range that people normally pay. And if you're asking yourself, why would someone pay that much money to come out to Iowa to see a baseball game? I can confirm that you get a lot more than just a baseball game. The whole movie is about being out at this field and having legends just walk around you, which is exactly what we've experienced since being out here. We've been out here for about 24 hours, and we've bumped into A-Rod, and we've bumped into David Ortiz, Big Papi, and we've bumped into Frank Thomas. Just about an hour ago, guys, Kevin Costner was just walking around looking at the house and looking at the field. So I know that the movie's a fantasy about these legends walking amongst us and coming out of the corn, but that's kind of exactly what my reality has been since I've been here.
Now, I'm curious. Now, you're on the field that the movie was shot. I mean, have they kept it up? Is it the exact same as it was, 25, 30 years ago?
Yeah, it's the exact same. The people that owned it sold it to a company in 2010, but they've kind of made it a tourist attraction. It attracts about 100,000 visitors a year. People come out, they have a catch on the field, and what's really cool, guys, is that up on the hill over there in the distance, that's the house from the movie where Kevin and his family lived. You can rent that house for one night. Now, during the day, you do have to share it with the visitors who are out here, but at night, when the visitors are gone, not only is the house yours to do as you wish, the field is yours as well. You can come out and have a catch with your dad. You can have a picnic out in the distance. I don't know about you guys. If you want to tell me the date that you want, I say we all pool our money. We get the whole Fox team out here, and we just have, if you guys can get, we can at least get 9 guys out here, right? We can get at least get enough for at least one side of the team.
We could get jerseys. We could do it all up big. You saw that couple, that family just rocking on the porch. I mean, this is so cool, and I used to live in Iowa. This is a big deal for Iowa. We had talked about, hotels are booked out for, miles and miles away. What's the vibe right now as it's finally coming to fruition that this is actually going to happen?
I know a lot of people in the community are very happy that MLB is doing this. It's bringing a lot of needed influx of cash into the area. I think, especially after last year, the game was supposed to happen last year and got delayed because of COVID. But here's something that I think is really cool that I think the people of the community are going to appreciate. That field that I told you about where that game is taking place, that's not a temporary field. That's a permanent field. And I don't know about you, but I think that means I'm going to be doing a live shot with you guys this time next year as well.
I was thinking that we would take advantage of more than one game. One last question for you quickly. You mentioned that you saw Kevin Costner a little bit ago. Ray Liotta, who was also in that film, has been there. Did you get a chance to talk with both of them, and what did they share?
I did. I spoke with Kevin, and he told me something that was really interesting is that whenever people come out here, they have a moment that belongs to them and only them. He told me about a scene he shot out here at night, and he saw the fog rolling in. He looked around to see if anyone else saw it, and no one, it kind of just disappeared. It was his moment. He's absolutely right. You come out here, you put your phone away, you step away from social media, and you can have a moment that belongs to only you. But get this, guys. I also spoke with Ray Liotta, and he told me he's never seen Field of Dreams.
What?
What?
I mean, I guess we've heard that from Hollywood stars that they don't watch their own
films.
I guess.
That's weird.
He said that it was one of his first movies in his career. He kind of needed the money. Get this. He said he read the script and thought it was a little silly about ghosts coming out of corn and playing baseball, and he took it because he needed the money, which is exactly what you want to hear from the actor of one of your favorite movies of all time.
Well, Jake, is your heart just a little crushed there? You're like, wait, what?
Well, to be fair,
I love Ray Liotta, but I've seen some of the movies he made, and come on, Field of Dreams it's up there with Goodfellas. Let's be honest.
Well, to be fair though, you see that on the script, you're like, oh, wait, what? I mean, when you put it that
hokey,
simply,
yeah.
it's It's an interesting concept. Clearly, it was a great movie, but
he's had 30 years to change that story,
that is very true. Well,
Jake, it looks like you're ready to play or at least catch a ball
yeah.
from one of those famous fans you're seeing out there, famous players.
I'm waiting on you guys. I thought you guys were kind of coming out here.
We'll work on it.
We'll get there.
We're not too far from there,
All right,
so we'll bring our crew. We can have a team.
Come on out.
Take a day trip.
Cody's got a mean slider. What are they?
Wow, that's some good terminology
pitch.
there,
That
Kelly.
sounds great.
Thanks,
Sure.
Jake.
Well done. You sold it really well.
Yeah, real well. All right.
Switch hitter. I'm a switch hitter.
Thank you, Jake. Catch all the action tonight right here on Fox 9. Our special Field of Dreams pregame starts at 5. And the first pitch is scheduled for just after 6. Know a lot about baseball, do you?
Yeah, clearly. I'm in T-ball right now, so we're at that level.